هلا والله بماي فاميليا، واليوم رجعنا لكم في حلقة جديدة من تختيم سلسلة أساسن كريد. بس قبل ما أبدأ المقطع صراحة حاب أشكر كل شخص دعمني في الأيام اللي فاتت، وأشكركم على كلامكم الحلو واللطيف. يعني ما تتخيلون قديش كلامكم كان يفرحني ويحفزني إني أكمل أكثر. وهذه بعض التعليقات اللي كتبتوها في الأيام اللي فاتت. صراحة أحبكم مرة يا عائلتي الجميلة، وأشكر شكر خاص لأخويا وحبيبي أيمن من قناة أيمونيكا على دعمه لي وثقته فيا. راح أترك لكم رابط قناته تحت في خانة الوصف، وما أطول عليكم خلينا نبدأ مع المقطع ونكمل مهمات هيثم كينوي علشان نشوف إيش هرجة المفتاح اللي قالت عنه جونو واللي يحتاجه دزموند علشان ينقذ العالم. اوكي، ونبدأ المهمة الأولى.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Hythem Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
يا سلام عليك يا ملك التخطيط يا هيثم. طيب خلينا نطلق عليه.
Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
صراحة المهمات ما هي سيئة في أساسن كريد 3.
You two, clear up.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
طيب اللي بعده. اديله كذا، خذ لك حبة كذا وانت كمان. هيثم قوي ما تقدروا عليه. شوف كيف بس القتال. تعلموا مني.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then.
يجي.
Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Hythem, This one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink.
يلا نرجع عشان تشرب. هذا والله كلامه زي وجهه بس يلا نمشي معاه.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Look at those badgers.
يا ولد.
Running around all over the shop.
كذا القتال ولا بلاش؟
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
تشارلز لي دائما يخرب الدنيا. ويلا نعتني بالكلب. وانت كمان طلقة واحدة ما تكفي، ها نديلك في الراس عشان تكفيك.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
يا هو تشارلز يا خواف، وتبغى تنضم للأساسنز كمان؟ ما ينفع الخوف هذا، لازم تقوي قلبك شوية. يا ولد بغيت اديله كذا على الطاير بالهيدن بليد. في الراس نديهم علشان يموتوا بسرعة. برضو في راسه وما مات يا ابني، الله يستقبل ذا. اطلع له محسن لي والله، يجلس اقتلهم كذا ويطول. يا ابني فين رايح انت؟ انا هنا، انا خصمك المعلم هيثم كنوي.
That seems to be the last.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
والآن بمساعدة أبحاث ويليام جونسون راح نلقى مكان المعبد الأكبر، لكن ما يعرفوا أنهم بحاجة الأبل في إيدن أصلا. خليني أكلم ويليام جونسون، ما أقدر. طب أكلم توماس هيسكي. أيوة هنا.
Any news?
Whispers of things. Nothing solid at the moment. I know you're looking for word of anything out of the ordinary. Dealing with temples and spirits and ancient times and whatnot. But, so far, can't say my boys have heard much.
No trinkets or artifacts being moved through your shadow market?
Nothing new. Couple of ill-gotten weapons, some jewelry likely lifted from a living thing. But you said to listen for talk of glows and ums and strange sights, right? And I ain't heard nothing about that.
Keep at it.
Oh, I will. You done me a great service, mister. And I fully intend to repay my debt. Thricefold, if it pleases.
Thank you, Thomas.
Place to sleep and meal to eat is thanks enough. Don't you worry. I'll get you sorted soon.
طلع الآدمي طيب، مو بذاك السوء على قدر كلامه. طيب وكذا خلصنا كلام مع توماس هيسكي. خلينا نكلم تشارلز.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I've an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
اوكي خلينا نروح لبنجامين تشيرش، بس قبلها راح نكلم الأصحاب هنا.
This business with Silas confuses me. If Britain stands any chance of pushing back the French, they must ally with the natives, not enslave them.
Silas is loyal only to his purse. That his actions harm the crown is irrelevant. So long as there are buyers for his product, he'll continue to procure it.
All the more reason to stop him, then.
My days are spent in Congress with the locals, attempting to convince them that we're the ones they should trust, that the French are merely using them as tools, to be abandoned once they've won.
Your words must lose their strength when held against the reality of Silas' actions.
I've tried to explain that he does not represent us, but he wears the red coat. He commands a fort. I must appear to them either a liar or a fool. Likely both.
Take heart, brother. When we deliver them his head, they'll know your words were true.
ايوه لازم يتحالفوا مع السكان الاصليين، يعني الاساسن ذحين يبغوا يساعدوا السكان الاصليين، لكن السكان الاصليين مو معطينهم وجه. هنا المشكلة. طب خلينا نكلم تشارلز.
Do you like it here, Charles?
There's a certain charm to Boston, I suppose. To all of the colonies, really. Granted, their cities have none of London's sophistication or splendor, but the people are earnest and hardworking. They've a pioneer spirit I find compelling.
It's quite something, really, watching a place that's finally found its feet.
Has it, though? The French still wage war from up north, and I fear the Spanish have designs upon this place as well. Is this a new world, or just another battlefield?
Ah, that's a story old as time itself, and one that's not like to change. We're cruel and desperate creatures, set in our conquering ways. The Saxons and the Franks, the Ottomans and Safavids. I could go on for hours. The whole of human history is but a series of conflicts and subjugations, a desire for more and more and more.
I pray one day we rise above it.
Whilst you pray, I'll act. We'll see who finds success first, hmm?
It was an expression.
Aye, and a dangerous one. Words have power. Wield them wisely.
والله حكيم يا هيثم، صادق، احنا نفعل ما نتكلم وبس.
I've some work I should finish. Let us speak later.
خلينا نكلم توماس. يا أخي هذا أصعب شيء يتكلمه.
Got no office to give at current. When I do, you'll be the first to hear it.
طيب وكذا خلصنا كلام معاهم، خلينا الآن نذهب إلى المهمة اللي بعدها مع بنجامين تشيرد.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
يلا نعلمه طريقة الأساسن في التجسس.
All members of that good fraternity are asked to attend.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
To all weavers, the esteemed craftsman Peter Witzel has contracted a demonstration of his latest looms. And
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
طرق التخفي في اساسن كريد 3 مرة متطورة وجميلة، انه كذا يتكي على الجدار ويتفاعل مع البيئة، مرة صراحة حاجة رهيبة. يقول لك دحين climb the church. اوكي، لازم دحين نروح لأعلى نقطة في الكنيسة ونستكشف مدينة بوسطن علشان نحاول نلقى أي أثر لبنجامين تشيرد، فخلينا نروح هناك. وبعدين نجي من هنا ونطلع كذا. لقد اقتربنا.
Time to take a listen with luck. One of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
طيب دحين قفزة الإيمان. لا لا يا أبوي إيش صار؟ قلنا قفزة الإيمان ما قلنا. والله النغمة كانت حلوة. اوكي هذول بعض الحراس لا يكون اختطفوه.
But they all plead ignorance. Bugger that! They're lying! Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
يا ابوي شوف الحيوانات ذولا. والله دحين اوريكم علشان تأدب. طيب مين اوبجكتيف؟ خلينا نشوف. انا كأني شفت في كونفرستيشن قريبة هنا. لازم نبحث. مو معقول اسوي تزامن علشان ابحث مرة ثانية عن ناس اتنصت عليهم. خلاص المفروض حددوا لي هي مرة ما عاد اعيد تحديدها. هذا شيء مرة غبي صراحة. ايوه هذاك اصفر.
There is a church, but one way or another, the debt will be settled. I don't envy the man. He's times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
اوكي قفلنا على الطلب هنا. بقي هناك. حصلناكم.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
Remain undetected. هذا تشارلز لي.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you're raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
هيثم يقول له أنا تعلمت هذا الشيء بسبب الطريقة اللي تربيت فيها، علشان هيثم أصلا تدرب على يد إدوارد كينوي، فأكيد تدرب على طريقة الأساسن، فهم الأساسن للحياة وكذا. أوكي فخلينا الآن نكمل للمهمة اللي بعدها.
careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
مع السلامة علشان ما تسبب لي مشاكل. اوف جالس اسطر عليه احرف زورو.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
حسنا، ولنعثر على المفتاح. يبدو أنه هناك، بالتحديد هنا. حسنا، كيف سنفعل ذلك؟ أولا علينا أن نقتل هذا، وبعد ذلك يا ولد طاح. كويس، عندنا شخص ثاني عنده المفتاح. هذا طاح في الموية، راح فيها. تعال، انت معك مفتاح؟ هات. See you later.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Must be so very proud.
اوف يا حيوان.
Quiet now. I need to concentrate on me work.
Oi! Over here, you bastards! Come on! Have at me!
أول شيء قتلناه قبل ما يقطع له حقه. الله كان حيروح فيها الرجال، بيقصوا له كل شيء.
Who are you?
Hythem Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
والله الآدمي كان مرة سعيد يوم شاف هيثم كنوي، خلاص كان يعني حيروح فيها.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
ما شاء الله عنده فن إقناع تشارلز لي رهيب، حيكون إضافة جيدة للأساسن أقدر أقول.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir,
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Haytham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? Well, they'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
أيوة هو هذا الكلام. إذا ما يسمعوا بالطيب مشي معاهم بالقوة. هم كذا ما يمشي معاهم إلا يقعدوا يصعبوا علينا الأمور، ودحين نوريهم كيف. إذا بتصعب علي الأمور ما ينفع تتعامل بذي الطريقة مع هيثم كنوي، لأنه إذا صبروا نفر أنت الخسران يعني. يا أما تموت يا أما ناخذ الشيء منك بالقوة. حنشوف لك حل في النهاية.
Their homes are nice, their days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
Now!
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war! After him!
يا ولد الحق تشارلي.
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
يا ولد تقيد مين؟ صح انت؟ اللي بعده. يا سلام عليك يا هيثم.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
معقولة هذا المعفن كان واحد من الأساسن؟ إيش الغباء هذا؟ يا واد هذا ما خلي بياع قهوة عندي، شايف نفسه مدري على إيش، بينفر الناس كلها من البراذر هود. خلينا نكلم الأصحاب الحلوين هنا دحين.
If I may, I was curious about your past with Braddock. You two clearly have a history.
Edward was one of us upon a time, and I considered him a close friend. He was brave and bold in ways few men are. But everything changed at the siege of Bergen op Zoom. We had lost the fortress to the French, and were in the midst of egress. There was a skiff hidden at the port with which we planned to make our escape. As we drew near, a young man and his family came upon us, begging for safe passage. I consented, but Edward refused. The young man called him Craven then. So Edward killed him and all the rest, even the children. To this day, I don't know why. Was this the first time he'd struck out? Or had I simply never seen it before? Either way, things were never the same after that. We campaigned together a few more times, but each outing was more disturbing than the last. He killed and killed. Enemy or ally, civilian or soldier, guilty or innocent. It mattered not. If he perceived one to be an obstacle, they died. He maintained that violence was a more efficient solution. It became his mantra. And it broke my heart.
I had no idea.
He hides it well, and intimidates into silence any who discover him. Those who persist have a tendency to find misfortune.
And we should stop him.
I suppose you're right. But I maintain a foolish hope that he might yet be saved and brought back round to reason. I know. It's a silly thing to believe that one so drenched in death might suddenly change.
I'm sorry to have brought this up. It was not my intent to sour you.
Nonsense. We are brothers now. There should be no secrets between us.
اوف التصرفات اللي سواها ذاك الحيوان تصرفات تمبلر، يقتل حتى الابرياء. اصلا من عقيدة الاساسن انهم ما يقتلوا اي شخص بريء، فانا مستغرب صراحة. طيب خلينا نكلم، نسيت اسمه ذا.
So, a question for you. Why medicine?
I'm supposed to tell you I care for my fellow man, right? That I chose this path because it allows me to accomplish a greater good.
Are these things not true?
Perhaps, but that's not what guided me, no. For me, it was a less abstract thing. I like money.
There are other paths to fortune.
But what better ware to peddle than life? Nothing else is as precious nor so desperately craved. And no price is too great for the man or woman who fears an abrupt and permanent end.
Your words are cruel, Benjamin.
But true as well.
You took an oath to help people, did you not?
I abide the oath, which makes no mention of price. I merely require compensation, fair compensation, for my services.
And if they lack the required funds?
Then there are others who will serve them. Does a baker grant free bread to a beggar? Does the tailor offer a dress to the woman who cannot afford to pay? No. Why should I?
You said it yourself. Nothing is more precious than life.
Indeed. All the more reason one should ensure they have the means to preserve it.
يا هذا كلهم فلوس.
Don't let me keep you, sir.
خلينا
I'm
نكلم
sure you have more
تشارلز لي.
important things to do.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
Hostilities increase in the frontier as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side.
What the hell is this?
رهيبين كذا الأساسن معاك والمضاربات. لو نفس أساسن كريد براذر هود وريفيليشن في كذا نقابة الأساسن وتستدعيهم حيكون شيء مرة رهيب صراحة.
Mechanical forging of all dimensions and specifications. Price of meat now represented in America by Lang & Associates.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
Hostilities increase in the frontier, as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies.
Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
أخي والله الأساسن طيبين في أمريكا ومحبين للخير.
Enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
طب إذا هم جالسين يبحثوا عن مكان المعبد الأكبر من البداية، ليش ما وقفوا نهاية العالم؟ هذا الشيء اللي محيرني. يعني جونو كانت ما تبغى لوسي تاخذ الأبل في إيدين عشان التمبلر بيسيطروا على العالم. طب الأساسن دحين معاهم المفتاح ومعاهم كل حاجة، ليش من البداية ما زبطت الوضع وساعدت الأساسن هنا، خصوصا إنه معاهم المفتاح والريدي؟ فهذا الشيء اللي محيرني. إيش اللي صار في الأحداث بالتحديد وما خلى الأساسن يوقفوا نهاية العالم من بدري؟ يعني شيء يخليك تحتار شوية. فخلينا نكمل في الأحداث ونشوف إيش يصير معانا.
Engage the enemy.
إن شاء الله يكون هنا في اللعبة فيها أساسن براذر هود تأمرهم يجوك كذا وحركات زي المرحلة هذه بالتحديد.
Goddamn dogs.
Let no man reach us.
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
Aha! Bringing fresh
On your
meat,
guard,
eh?
men.
Come here. I want to take
Of course.
Only say the word and I'll cut them down.
One moment there. Are you new? Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy.
أساسن قفلوا لي على الطلب، خلصوا على الموضوع على طول. الأساسن حقي
All clear.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
اوكي يعني الاساسن جالسين يحرروا الناس من هنا. طيب خلينا نحتل الحصن. find and kill the general. نفس طريقة اساسن كريد بلاك فلاج. نقتل هذا بالتخفي. سري لك. طيب دحين لازم ننقذ اللي في السفينة، بس خلينا نقتل أول حاجة هذا. اوف كان حيشوفني. هذا هو هناك. لو معايا ثروينج نايف مرة كانت حتفيدني. خليني اقتله لما نيجي هنا. الحين دورك.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free! It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back!
Back, rogue! You shall not have us! For the order! No mercy! Where did you receive your training? Did you receive any training?
little wonder you were sent. I'll deal with this, sir.
قول مسوي قوي ها.
There's still time for you to flee. For the order. I'll deal with this, sir. For the order.
خلينا نجيب السيف حقي.
For the order.
لحظة هو هناك. ايوه القائد حقهم لازم اقتله. انا جالس هنا احارب على الفاضي.
He's here. Stop the interloper. He's the one responsible.
Glad to have
Kill
you.
him.
I could use some help.
Who are you?
Name's Hythem Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Cyrus. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
ويلا خلينا نكمل مع المهمة اللي بعدها ونشوف ايش راح يسوي هيثم كينوي.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
والآن فلنكمل في مهمتنا القادمة في السيكونس الثالث.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
اوكي هنا مربط الفرس زي ما شفنا. الآن هيثم كينوي يعتقد انه هذيك البنت اللي حررها عندها معلومات بخصوص المعبد الأكبر او معلومات علشان مهمته الرئيسية، فبالتالي اذا لقاها راح يقدر يشوف ايش الارتفاكت اللي في المعبد الأكبر علشان ينفذ مهمته. لكن هنا الهرجة ايش اللي حصل بالضبط وما خلى الأساسن ينقذوا العالم زمان قبل ما يجي دزموند دحين عشان ينقذ العالم، وهذا اللي راح نعرفه في الحلقة القادمة من أساسن كريد. وبكذا يا شباب ننهي هذا البارت ونشوفكم في البارت القادم من تختيم أساسن كريد 3 وسلام.